so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Arctic conditions outside in Adrian, Michigan. Certainly cold in Arrington Ice Arena here this afternoon. NCAA Women's D3 play, round number 2 between the Lawrence University Vikings and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. Welcome inside Arrington Ice Arena on ACTV. My name is Alex Herman. Happy to provide you the play-by-play coverage for this afternoon's contest. 20 minutes on the score clock. Puck drop at center ice, and we are underway at the AIA. Tia Lascelles off to the races. Early fires a shot. And a quick save made by Sarah Drobzinski as she gets her first touch of the day. Drobzinski, the freshman from Garnet Valley, Pennsylvania, played her hockey with the Philadelphia Junior Flyers before starting her collegiate career with Lawrence University. Yesterday, it was Sydney Seeley who got the nod for the Vikings. She'll be replaced today. Impressive statistics from her last night. Saw 56 shots, only let in 5. Whereas on the other side, Michaela O'Brien, the grad student coming from Endicott College, got the 9 save shutouts and the 125th win in the collegiate career of head coach Sean Skelly. Here's Avalone with a shot on net, and it's fought off and held onto by Drobzinski. 18:39 remaining here at Arrington Ice Arena. A couple of quick shots from the blue line of the Bulldogs. We'll take the face-off right side. It's one back by Zoe Lowride. A quick shot from Sorrell on the top of the circle. Covered up once again. We'll take the draw right where we took it just a few short seconds ago. Lowride will step in. Faces off with Lindsay Gullickson. Puck popped up off the draw. Lawrence will look to clear here. Skating after it is Spang. Couldn't keep it out. Underneath the red line, a quick pass there. It's Josie Daly who will tie things up. Getting to it is O'Hagan. Lawrence gets out of the zone, but not without Petruccia taking it away in a missed pass there, as trying to skate up with it is Spang, who will skate off for the change. Bounce pass intended there for Courtney Ben. Couldn't hold on to it with the stick blade. Now Sorrell backhands one for Lowride. She hugs the right side. Now will circle down low. Skates around the zone, looking for the outlet. Pulls up for a moment, chips off the boards, as it'll find its way back to the near side corner. Spinning off with the pass was Martins. And a soft shot paddled aside and held onto by Dobzinski. Yesterday's game between Lawrence University and Adrian College ending after 60 minutes with a 5-0 win for the Bulldogs as they cruised to their 13th win of the season. Sit at the top of the NCHA standings. 13-2 overall record. 7-0 in conference play. So unless St. Norbert gets another win, or if they did yesterday, we'll have to check in on the statistics for that. Adrian College, top spot in the conference. Left side blue. Soft pass sent down from Hansen. Intercepted, icing is waved off. This bounces down as Johnson will play it off the backhand. Trying to push this pass through traffic was Una Belland. Had a good campaign yesterday. Although no points for her, as in the past couple of games she was able to make it to number 2 overall in points for the Adrian College women's NCAA team all time. Lawrence will look to break out. They do. Pass made successfully for Kingsland. She works her way in, sends a shot on that. That one wide. Dauphin will chase it down. Has the option as that puck bounces off the top of the helmets of Captain Laura Askenazi. Good move there from Hubenschmidt as she was looking towards the backhand. Avalone receives a dish up top. Right point gives over for Trubin. Here's a long shot in the chest, fought off. And a good stop from Dobzinski. She extended the blocker there to fight off the attacker on the top of the crease. And yesterday we saw how busy the Bulldogs were on the top of the paint. Got a number of goals in tight. So the name of the game for Lawrence, really to limit opportunities from the danger area. This face-off one on the backhand as it's tied up into the wall. Spang lifts one off the high glass. It'll go back to the opposite end. Trubin plays the puck on edge as it's taken away by Gullickson. Here goes Gia Avalone. Friendly face of ACTV helps us out in a hard collision there with Ansalega as she regains her feet. Seems to be gingerly skating around, but now will find her way to the puck. Looks to make a play. Biddle dumps this puck in. Avalone with a shot, sticked aside by Dobzinski. Avalone with 15:07 remaining, just about 5 minutes gone here in the first period. NCAA Women's Division III play here on ACTV this afternoon. Here's Nicole Petruccia speeding her way towards the front. Jackknifed away from her, so she'll have to rim around from right to left. This makes it way to the top of the point. Maya Roy drops back. LaSalle with a shot. That was blocked. Stepping in front was Maddie Donati. LaSalle looks towards the top of the circle. Misplays that puck off her feet. Collision there underneath the red line. Looked like it could have been a tripping call, but no arm up. Has more contact, that time with LaSalle, as this puck will exit the playing surface into the netting. We'll get the whistle. 14:12 left to go on the first period. Alex Herman here on ACTV. Happy to have you all join us here this afternoon. Certainly weather outside prohibiting much travel. Road's not as clear yet, but luckily it seemed to be not snowing as much as it was this morning, so we hope you're all watching from a comfy place in your home, surrounded by friends and family. As we continue this contest. Pass played up. That was Kroll Collins. Annie Gilbert will stick that puck aside, her first of the afternoon. Maya Roy showing off the edge works, pulls the e-brake as she awards her team some time. Skating with it is Hudanish, looking towards the outside lane. Will wrap around, sends a pass in front, covered up by Dobzinski. Quick whistle there. Lawrence doing a much better job so far of limiting chances on top of the crease. Mentioned earlier, didn't have the easiest time with it yesterday. Something to improve upon. Lowry catches it as Sorrell takes a tumble. Johnson. A push down low. Lowry will cycle. Switches with Sorrell. Now to Johnson. DDD pass. Push down low from Hansen. Now towards the slot. Taken away by Askenazi. Play halting up top as Lawrence is able to clear. Ashkenazi with plenty of speed as she hunts down Johnson. Backhand saucer pass over for Lowry. Nice move there. Looking to generate some offense. A back pass there from Donati. She lifts it to O'Hagan. Works her way around Johnson. Lawrence looking to set up in the O-zone. Didn't have too much offensive time yesterday. This long shot from Gullickson, stick to side. Annie Gilbert with the stop. Good pass over for Hubenschmidt on net and in the chest of Dobzinski. How about that pass from their own defensive zone to hit Hubenschmidt way up top? Avalone for Trubin. Shot on. Another save from Dobrzynski. Bulldogs repeating their effort from yesterday, sending anything and everything on net. 11 shots here in the first 8 or so minutes. Trubin with one. That shot was redirected from Hubenschmidt. Avalone pulls up, fires in the chest of Dobrzynski as she holds on once again. Draw one back. Avalone will hold on to it. Distributes to the right corner. Avalone on top. Backhanded down low once again. There's Una Bellin with a shot. Kicked aside by Dobrzynski. Long shot covered up once again. And this being the 8th start for Sarah Dobrzynski. Comes into the game with a 4.20 GAA, as well as an 8.92 save percentage. 0-6 on the season with one tie. Once again, covering up. Bulldogs placing their shots well, but quickly everything being held on to by the Viking netminder. Udanish gets this for Wolschlager. Drop pass with the one-timer. Save from Dobrzynski. All offense here in the first period for Adrian College. 14 shots to 2. Draw one back again. Tia Lascelles with a nice move towards the front and into the chest of Dobrzynski. This has to be a record for most amount of whistles that I've seen in 10 minutes of a first period. Just about every single shot that's been taken shortly after whistle blowing, as that save was waffle boarded towards the corner. This pass spun down low. LaSalle to Hudanish. LaSalle gets tied up for a moment, breaks her way free. Somebody lost a twig there. That was Jocelyn Hudanish, who will pick it up. Traffic in front. Here's a shot blocked. Nice step up there from Sophia Lebrec. Lots of life on the Lawrence University bench. Game still tied 0 apiece as we wait for the breakout from Maya Roy. Here's a pass towards the front. Dofide scores! What a rush! And it's 1-0 Bulldogs. Great passing as this all started in the back end. Maya Roy waiting for the right time. Gets us over for Lowry. And a great pass around a defender. Straight to the stick of Elena Dofide. As she gets the scoring going here with 9:11 left to go in the first period. Another chance in front, loose scramble, as Dofide picks up her 4th goal of the 2023-24 season, paired with her 8 assists. Now has 12 points on the year. Hard hit there, arm up on the play. Bulldogs soon to the power play. Dofide looking for another one as it was redirected into the corner. 6th attacker on the ice. We'll see how long the Bulldogs can keep it up before it's touched by Lawrence. Dofide, excellent feed. Chance in the slot, moved aside, and whistle blowing with 8:12 left to go in the first. We're going to get our first penalty of the game and the first power play for the Bulldogs. Yesterday had 3 power play goals on the evening, which certainly helps their percentages. Mackenzie Eagle-Harris will have to sit for the body check call. And for the next 2 minutes, 5-on-4 play. Swerved in the favor of Adrian College. Cataret, clean draw win. Roy to the top. Outside is Belland. Avalone skates over for Roy. There's an arm up here, and I think the Bulldogs are going to be called for one. Signal was a cross check. And Tia LaSalle will have to go sit down. 12 seconds into the 5-on-4. Bulldogs get caught. And for the next minute and 48 seconds will be 4-on-4, barring any changes. Lawrence wins it in their own end. Shot was fanned on. Taken away with space is Wolschlager. Didn't get to it first. The one-touch pass connects up front with Martins. This is Una Belland. The hot stick for Adrian College. 2nd in points all time. Maya Roy caught in a puck scrum in the far side corner. 2-on-2 as it kicks out to Evelyn Predakin. Trubin for Wolschlager. 3-on-2 if they can hurry. In the center lane. Played through the feet. They'll have to look for other options as it's pushed back towards the kick plate. Trubin. Nice move there. She walked through a defender. The slap shot hits the iron, stays out. Loose rebound as it's kicked away by Dobrzinski. That slap shot stayed on the ice the entire time and just barely caught the iron. Redirected out front. Avalone trying to play the opposition. Lifted out and cleared as Lowry will look to pick up speed. Out of the box is Eagle Harris, who will get a change. Long pass and a breakaway. Here's a shot on, save by Gilbert. Out of the box is LaSalle. We'll see if she can get space as we're back to 5-on-5 even strength. Regroups in the O-zone. We'll spin this towards the front, no dice. O'Hagan, dump and change play. This is up for Dofide. Chipped off the boards and chasing it down is Sydney Crockett. Sage Biddle, a floater, finds its way to Maya Roy, who will keep things going. Shovels a backhand as it wraps around the boards. Crockett ties things up. Poked free as Roy receives a pass up top, the captain for this Adrian College squad. Nice move from her. She'll drop down. Leaves it off for Courtney Ben. Sent to the front, sticked aside and gloved out of the air by Roy. Maya Roy putting on a clinic with the edge work. Couple of nice moves. Petruccia, a howitzer, sails high. Maya Roy to Biddle. And a turnover. The takeaway from Lauren Askenazi. Works her way through, tries to get a shot, but's denied. Askenazi will look to generate some offense. Pass goes horizontally over. Gets out of the zone. Gives the Bulldogs enough space for the breakout. This long pass sent up. We'll see if we'll get an icing. Looking like it was going to be covered up by Dobrzinski. As that jostled away from her. Long shot, save from Gilbert. .333 remaining here in the first period at Arrington Ice Arena. 1-0 the score. Alina Dofide, the only tally thus far. Zoe Lowry will pick up the assist for that. Good takeaway from Lawrence. Long shots off the back glass. Now on the top of the net. Gilbert will have to cover up right next to her water bottle. Don't see that every day. Not the easiest thing to do to bounce a puck off the top of the glass and have it land on the top of the net. Takeaway off the draw as it stays in off the left skates of Antalega. Pass to neutral ice, collected by Roy. Nice saucer to Trubin. And here's a break. Hudanish towards the front. Blocker save from Dobrzinski. 20 shots she's seen here in this first period. Only one allowed thus far. Hudanish putting the spin cycle there. We'll get a tie up down low. Fed towards the center. Trubin was going to take a shot, but held up there. Long drive. unintentionally blocked by Wolschlager. Roy back for Wolschlager. Long wrister, lost in the feet. Now towards the backhand. LaSalle with a shot. Loose rebound in front. Scramble. It stays out. The Vikings will take it away. Moravchik looks to send a wrister on net. That one well wide. Bounces away, hops over the stick of LaSalle. Plays it with the body. Martins. Easy stick save made by Gilbert. Gilbert getting aggressive on the top of the crease with Taylor Halverson, who was sending a screen her way. Una Belland with speed to Lowry. Sent diagonally up, looking for the cross crease, but it didn't go the way they planned. Long drive. Save from Dobrzinski. Belland, the one-timer, doesn't go. There's Lowry, who will skate her way around. Gets angled into the wall. She's forced to tie up for a moment. Bulldogs win that corner battle. They've done a great job at digging pucks out from dead areas on the ice. Lowry with a soft shot. The tip just barely wide. Hansen up top. Avalone scores! Gia Avalone with 26.7 to go in the first, and the Bulldogs lead by a pair. The Bulldogs staying hot on the offense. Just wouldn't quit. Didn't want to let the puck cross back over the blue and have to re-enter. Avalone was all alone. Lets the wrister fly. How about that? Avalone with her second goal this season. The defenseman, junior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Time winding down here in the first. Maybe one last chance. As this moves to the front, loose! Dobrzinski stopped it. LaSalle to one knee, trying to play it. Roy fires, it's blocked. And that's going to do it for the first 20 from Arrington Ice Arena. 2-0 the score. After the first period, Alina Dofide pots the first one, and late in that period, Gia Avalone with the second. Her second goal on the season. Alex Herman here from Arrington Ice Arena. You're watching Bulldog Hockey on Adrian College TV.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena. Adrian College and Lawrence University in game number 2 of this weekend series. Weather thankfully permitting for this game. The power in the rink, as we were talking about it on the air yesterday, actually wound up going out and luckily turned back on this morning. And thankfully we have hockey this afternoon, but after one, score is 2-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. 25-5 are the shots. Story so far has been Sarah Dobrzinski with 20 saves. Both teams unsuccessful on their first and only power play attempts. So we'll get 20 minutes back on the score clock. Puck is dropped and we are once again underway at the AIA. Hard slap shot pass sent down low. Gia Avalone picks up the pieces. Netted the second goal of this afternoon's game. Also for her second on the season. There's Jocelyn Hudanish. Sends in. Over skated there was Dobrzinski. Now towards the slot. Nothing there as Trubin will push it back down low. Kept in by the skates. Kicked down over the blue as LaSalle steps in for support. Wolfschlager along the near wall. Sends a soft shot on. Sticked aside by Dobrzinski, her first of this period, just about a minute in. Tie up in front of the Lawrence bench. Fire drill as Vikings are able to make a change. Puck bouncing all around. Nobody could handle it. Bulldogs almost caught in a scary change there as Trubin had to stop that long pass. Here's Ben with a flip in front to Lowry. Roy with a chance, redirected in front by Ben. And that stays out. Zoe Lowry getting acquainted with the other side. Plays a hard style of hockey, similar to her brother Mason, who plays for the Boston Bruins, known for their physicality. Roy gives outwards. Now for Sorrell. Shot goes wide. Back to the right blue. Possession from Roy. Towards the front. Ben ran into a wall there in Maddie Donati. Didn't seem like she was fully expecting it at first. Continues on nonetheless. Lowry looking to make something happen deep in the offensive zone. Stick handling in a phone booth as she holds on to it. Here's a 2-on-1 if Lawrence can draw it up. Gillickson tries to send one on, hit off a body in front. Gilbert with the paddle save as she holds on to the post. Bulldogs will skate with it the other way. Courtney Ben with a burst of speed. A nice move. Fires in a save from Dobrzinski. How about that stick handle from Courtney Ben? Chance goes towards the front. Things kept going for a moment by Johnson. As this is lofted up to neutral ice. This puck sent down low underneath the goal mouth. Now towards the top of the circle. Here's a shot. Dobrzinski save. Holds on to it. Quick wrister from the top of the circle. If one thing's for sure, the work has been cut out for the Lawrence University netminders. Yesterday, as we mentioned, it was Sydney Seeley who came up huge on a number of different occasions, and today, Sarah Dobrzinski. 28 shots she's seen so far. Good pass clears the zone. Two bodies tied up. Seemed like the Bulldogs wanted a call out of that, maybe holding. They won't get it. Lawrence trying to generate some offense. No shot there. AC comes away with it. Hard collision there on the top of the circle. Oh, that one certainly shook the arena. Alvarez is going to head back to her bench to get checked out. Dofry tries to play it on her own blue. Biddle with too much force on that pass as it jumps out of reach for Hubenschmidt. Good move from Wolschlager, looking towards the front. Shot, save from Dobrzinski. Extends the pad. Another shot from Wolschlager in the pads and held on to. Sarah Dobrzinski stands at 5'5", the freshman from Garnet Valley, Pennsylvania. She's certainly standing tall in the crease. As Roy will send this over for LaSalle. A spinning pass almost connects for the one-timer. Nothing going there. Roy pulls up. Outside is Petruccia. Lawrence is able to clear. Roy with a pass up. Petruccia with space towards the front. Save from Dobrzinski. Right into the glove. And a breakaway stop from the Lawrence netminder. Here was the first chance as Lawrence looked to clear, but great pass from the defensive end as Petruccia off to the races. Great save from Dobrzinski. Roy walks the blue. LaSalle gives it right back. A backhand pass kicked out. Dobrzinski. Off the boards and out. Skating is Askenazi. Sticked aside by Gilbert. Pushed towards the front. Steered away by Gilbert. Don't know if that one will count as a shot or not. Lowry tries to help out. Courtney Benn couldn't cross over the blue. She would have been offsides. Here's Roy with a couple of stick handles. Knocks the stick out of the hand of Gillickson. It looked like she was going to retrieve it, but now will skate without it. Roy once again scraping the outside. Shot. Save. Rebound in front. Cleared. Hanson in time to send it back down low. Dofied off the bench. Comes in to help out her teammates. Has a goal in this game already. As this long pass could be icing. It's waved off, and Gilbert pounces on top of it as she gets the whistle with 12:05 left to go in the second period. Alex Herman here on ACTV this afternoon. Women's NCAA D3 play from Arrington Ice Arena, the second of 2 games this weekend between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Lawrence University Vikings. 2-0 the score. Dofied and Avalone with the only goals in this contest. Been all Bulldogs, similar result to yesterday. Hansen works it free. Back in her own end is Johnson. Cataret fakes it there. Bellin tries to pull up and make a move. Here is Hansen. Pass into the bench. We'll take the whistle. Everyone seems to be okay. Kevin Dessart, the head coach for the Vikings, will frisbee that puck back to the official, and we'll take the draw at center ice. Hansen. Back for Biddle. O'Hagan takes it away. Tries to play it through a couple pairs of feet. Turning up with a burst of energy is Sage Biddle. Works her way. Goes coast to coast. Puts this over. Nobody could bank it home. But a great effort from Sage Biddle. Loose puck scramble. Gilbert fights it off in front. Here goes Dofied. They've got numbers. Hubenschmidt on the outside, gets the pass, Fanning on the shot. And some stick taps on the bench for Lawrence for the good defensive effort. Long drive from way downtown. Hits a stick and it's put up into the netting. As we'll take the draw in the offensive zone for the ladies wearing the white, yellow, and black sweaters today. For the yellow jerseys yesterday, Lawrence staying with their road navies. Pass goes in front. Nobody there to meet it. Sorrell will have to get back in time. Spun on for Avalone. Given right back to her D partner. Lowry will retreat to generate some time. Belland will step through. Goes for a skate. Putting on the throttle. Taken away from her before she could shoot. It's cleared as Avalone will skate back to get it. Avalone upwards for Belland. Over for Lowry, who skates to the front. Save from Dobrzinski. The second chance goes wide as she was down in the split. Avalone again to Lowry. Top of the key. Trubin. Shot in front. Stays out. Hits off the outside of the apron. Udanish to Trubin. Too much muscle on that one. Vikings look to clear. Deja vu as Hudanish sends it back down low. Kept in once more from Wolfslager. Good keep from her. Roy, the slap shot. Paddled away by Dobrzinski. Cleared down. Tapping the stick there emphatically was Aslan O'Hagan. trying to distract the Bulldogs. Doesn't get it to work as that shot rather, off the target, doesn't go. Wolfschlager towards the front, shot saved by Dobrzinski. She kicked it aside. Dead angle attempt. Bulldogs firing on all cylinders. Here's another chance. That one redirected. Laney Martins over for Roy. Wolfschlager with an extended shift. Martins will try and fight off Roy. She does. Plays it to the slot. Taken away. Good steal from Wolfschlager to deny that center lane opportunity. Cataret pulls up. Leaves it back for Ben. Sent up through the lane. Misplay there. Hanson back to get it. There's a shot from the center. That was Crockett who lofted it wide. 6:47 remaining in the second period. No goals in this frame as we remain 2-0 in favor of Adrian College. Here's some good speed from O'Hagan. Her shot high and wide. Lawrence keep it in. Almost looked like the Vikings got caught with too many players on the ice. I don't think the officials saw it. Dofide tries to dance her way through traffic. Poked off her stick. This puck lifted high and down. Fanned on attempt from the danger area. Here's a shot. That one doesn't reach Gilbert. Takedown there in front of the net. Trubin keeps things going. Rims around the wall. Avalone will step off her assignment on the blue line. Covering for her is Low Rye as the second chance. Covered up by Sarah Dobrzinski. 5:16 remaining in the second period. 36 shots to 8 in favor of the Bulldogs. Doing a great job this afternoon in the offensive zone. Draws one back by the Vikings. Trubin, a slap shot. Playing it as Belland. Looks to continue the effort. Here's her chance in front for Belland. And she scores. Una Belland. Puck was pinballing around and finally squirted out as Una Belland makes it 3-0. Nobody could hold on to it for more than a second or two, and finally to a free area. Can't give Una Belland that kind of space, because she will certainly take advantage. The officials having some discussion with head coach Kevin Dessart. Not sure what for, but we'll continue play. No penalties, but a 3-0 lead now for the Bulldogs. Udanish almost gave it away. Here goes Wolschlager. Skating from neutral on one hand. Tries to center a feed. Can't get it to go. Avalone had that puck bounced over the blade. Recovers nicely as she gives it over to a teammate. Wolschlager to Udanish. Up top is Trubin. Across the way. Tipped aside. Hard hit there on the boards. Annie Gilbert will race to the bench. And this is certainly going to be called down. We'll see what the signal is here. I imagine it'll be a body checking call. Sophia Lebrec will have to sit down. Body checking is indeed the call. So another chance on the power play with 3:40 remaining. It'd be great for Adrian College to try and find a power play goal here. Really get things out of reach for Lawrence. LaSalle a give and go. Roy is up top, open for a pass. Doesn't get it here. LaSalle to Roy. Back to Avalone. Fires. Blocked by Martins. Vikings can't clear. Roy spins off up top. Stays in. There's a centering feed going over. That one's staying out. Roy on the outside. Center lane chance, and Darbrzinski with the save. 59 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4. Vikings able to clear. Udanish skating her way from the opposite end. Bulldogs still up 5-on-4. Wolschlager gives down low. Possible wraparound attempt. Not taken there. Working the right side of the ice. Finally, they shift to the left. Here's a chance. Where's the puck? It's covered up. And Darbrzinski didn't like that she was pushed down a little bit. Teammates there helping her out, protecting the netminder. One of the unwritten rules. Of the game. Trubin. Up top, nice pass there. Crafty move from Wolschlager. Shot on is blocked in the skates. Now towards the front. Trubin steps in. Wolschlager to the outside. Ben spins one on. That one wide. Vikings back to even strength. 1:30 remaining in the second period. Trubin works the outside, now down low. Bouncing puck in front. Nobody picks it up, and the Vikings will come away with it. Making the trek is Alvarez. A giveaway for Dofide. Hops over the stick of Ben. Kept in nonetheless by Erica Johnson. freshman from Salt Lake City, Utah. Another turnover in front. The redirection and an outstretched stick from Dobrzinski. Not happy with how close the Bulldogs are getting to her crease. Sometimes the best thing that you can do in a netminder in a situation like this is protect the house yourself. Take matters into your own hands. Nothing wrong with that at all. Long shot. Sails wide as it's tied up in the corner. 30 seconds to go. 3-0 the score. Bulldogs lead. This pass sent out. Johnson has to watch out as she turns it over. This shot taken, save from Gilbert as she got it with the left pad. Scary turnover from the Bulldogs, almost cost them their netminder. Shutting the door is this pass to the front. Long shot is blocked by Biddle, and that is going to do it for 2 periods. Good last-second effort there from the Lawrence University Vikings to try and generate some offense. But Annie Gilbert shuts the door. 9 stops here tonight. We skate into the 3rd and final regulation period in this game with a 3-0 Bulldog lead. Alina Dofide, Gia Avalone, as well as Una Belland with the goals. Alex Herman on ACTV. You're watching Bulldog Hockey.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena. Some afternoon women's NCAA Division III play between Lawrence University and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you all rejoin us on Adrian College TV this afternoon as we get set for the third and final frame in regulation of this contest. 3-0 the score in favor of the Bulldogs. 42-9 the shots in favor of the ladies in the white, yellow, and black. Annie Gilbert scratching up her crease as she gets set for this last frame. 20 minutes will be put back on the score clock. Jocelyn Hudanish, the choice for the face-off, as we have some maintenance to do with the crease of Sarah Dobrzinski. See if we can get that squared away before we drop the puck. Elena Dolfide, Giavaloni, and Una Belland with the goals here this afternoon, which is how we got to our score at the moment. Seems like we're okay to get ready to drop the puck shortly. Puck is dropped, and we are underway once again at the AAA. Long pass sent down. Stopping to get it there is Giavaloni. Goal in the game so far. Good speed there from Hudanish as she raced in. A tipped pass in front. Dobrzinski will hold on to it. Puck is won back by LaSalle. Fakes the wraparound. This time gets the shot off. Paddled away. Kept in on the blue. Sent down low by Trubin. Wolfschlager for Avalone. Walks it down low. And backhanding it there is Maddie Donati. Sliding on the ice. The slippery conditions was Delaney Kingsland, and that shot blockered aside. There's a possible breakaway, but that puck bounced over the stick. Long shot, glove save from Dobrzinski. Una Belland steps in for the draw with Lizzie Jorgensen. Una Belland with strong face-off percentages. Wins it back. Oh, nice move there from Zoe Lowride. She went for the 360. Pushes it to the front. Loose and covered up by the glove of Dobrzinski. Draw played back, possessed by the Bulldogs. Belland along the outside, up top for Lowride. Nice move. Shakes her defender off. A backhand down low for Roy. To the front. On the backhand, here's her shot. Fought off by Dobrzinski. It stayed out with the blocker side shoulder. Looking to clear the Vikings. Kristen Spang gets it out. Sending it down low is Lindsay Gullickson. Line change out for the team in Navy. Here goes Una Belland. Works it for Carteret. A chop from Halverson. Lindsay Sorrell to it. Roy intended back for Sorrell. Picked off. Petruccia to Roy. Good pass. Petruccia. Save made. The rebound bounces in. They score. Dobrzinski doesn't like it. Thinks she was interfered with. And it's possible that the officials might talk it over. But for now, the goal is going to stand. Let's catch the replay here and see what the argument is. Initial shot from outside. Fought off. There was loose traffic in front. And I think this one crossed over before it could be really called for an interference. There'll be some discussion with Delaney Kingsland and one of the head officials. It'll be talked over a little further now. We'll see what'll come out of it. And that looks like it's going to stand. Draw kicked back. Johnson will have to chase it. This is sent on net, almost bobbled in front of Gilbert. A little bit more pace to play now. This thing's ramping up. 4-0, the extended lead. Carteret with a nice move. Slips it through the 5-hole. Kaylee Carteret. How about that? 2 goals in under 30 seconds. Check out the offensive threat. One-touch pass. Look at that. Kaylee Carteret walks the defender. What skill. Hunter Reardon goes to pick that puck up off the draw. Finds its way back to Carteret. She's got 2 goals this afternoon. Looking for the hat trick. This is spun around for Reardon. Spang tips it forward. And icing is going to be whistled down. 15:59 remaining in this third period. Kaylee Carteret with her 2nd goal here this afternoon. Some highlight reel stick handling. Hunter Reardon will pick up the assist on that play. Not sure what was more impressive, the quick pass or the stick handling, and then the shot ultimately that beat Sarah Dobrzinski. This is played up for Huben-Schmidt. Looks the other way. Dofide skating back in her own end. Works her way around some defenders. Johnson tips it low. Working it around in the slot. They score! A 1T from the center lane. And it's 6-0 Bulldogs. And this is what the Bulldogs do best. We saw it a handful of times yesterday, and now you're seeing it in full effect. You can't give space to the Lady Bulldogs in the center slot lane, because they will make you pay. And the last 3 goals really coming from those areas. One sort of a breakaway. But before that, everything from in tight, in between the dots, and closer. There's another chance. Backhand lifts up high. Tied up for a moment. Now played out. Lost it was Eagle Harris. Courtney Ben. She's got room. Nice move, but she's taken down. Wolfslager received a stick check. Flopped up top. Trubin. Tied up on the boards. Avalone. Open. Fires. Save in front. The second chance. Kept out. Dobrzinski says no. Bulldogs back to offense. Trubin to LaSalle. She's roped in. Sorrell lost it. And Bellin will go back to get it. 52-10 are the shots. Bulldogs leading that category by 42. Trailer in front and a great back check on the defensive effort. 3-on-2. Low rye to the outside. Shot, save! Dobrzinski pushing and shoving in front, and players disperse. Everyone keeping it civil. Turnover in front as it's sent back the other way. Petrucha. Lost down low as Cataret will get it. Petruccia with a soft backhand. Poked free by Halverson. Martins tries to chase it down. It's met quickly by a white sweater. Reardon takes out her own player as she was going for a line change. Ben with contact there on Lebrecq. Courtney Ben connects with Biddle. Right back for Dofide, a long shot, fought off by the chest of Dobrzinski. Another long drive is blocked in front. Dofide towards center. Now on the backhand, puts one on net. Covering up is Dobrzinski. Nearing the halfway point in the third period. Take some time to shout out our great crew for this afternoon's game. My director, Megan Abbey, cameraman, Jim Capioni, and myself, Alex Herman, here on ACTV. Happy to have you all join us here this afternoon. Bounce pass met by Wolschlager. Now Lascelles fires. Save from Dobrzinski. Far side draw. Udanish and Jorgensen. Trubin, long shot, spun towards the front, kept out on the second attempt. Nice save from Dobrzinski. Avalone has it. A saucer pass through neutral ice. Udanish centers a feet over, backhand save. Dobrzinski with the glove. Great passing from the Bulldogs, met by fantastic goaltending. Zoe Lowry trying to create some space for her. Sent back to the top. Oh, just barely kept in. Good keep from Una Belland. Avalone with a long shot. Glove to side. Dobrzinski. Draw played back. Belland picks up on the right wing. Slaps a pass on. Deflects off a skate. Luna Bellin to Roy. She walks in, fans on the shot. Spins one towards the front nonetheless. Stick to side. Here's a second chance. A backhand stopped. Dobrzinski. Stick taps on both sides of the benches. Despite the score at 6-0, Sarah Dobrzinski, what a performance she's had here this afternoon. Big stick taps out to her as a fellow netminder myself. Never easy when you're being peppered in that manner. She stayed composed and on top of pucks. Not too many rebounds, and she stopped a lot. Maya Roy, great individual effort, fires over the crossbar. This one wide. Picked up along the way by Courtney Ben. Excuse me, that was Hunter Reardon. Here goes Maya Roy, sends a shot on, blocked by the stick, and Crockett with a backhander that goes wide. Petruccia, Roy, slap shot, doesn't go. Up top, Reardon plays it off the boards to herself. Sent down low to the open player. And Kaylee Cataret, 2 goals here this afternoon, looking for her third. Doesn't have too much time left. Looking to get it done. Johnson. Pass that wraps around the boards. Plays nicely, but it's turned over for Halverson. Schmidt can't hold on to it. Long shot. Gilbert with the save. I believe that might have been the first for her this period. As she ties that one up with 6:31 remaining. Here is Hubenschmidt. Little floater there as Dofide is to it. Had Biddle as the option, decided not to pass. Hubenschmidt will get it back down the other way. Biddle spins around the zone. Top of the circle, Dofide in the slot. Can't get the shot off. Pokes around and pinballs towards the right corner. Dofide almost taking it away there. Lawrence has to be careful. A lot of their pucks are bouncing in the slot. And we saw it this game, talked about it a little bit as well. Can't let those chances down low in that area. And just like that, Dobrzinski has to come up large again. Good play there by Wolfschlager. Trubin sends it down. There's a chance in front. All alone is Avalone. And a stop once again by Darbrzinski. Men's NCAA team also having a weekend series with Lawrence out in Wisconsin. That game set to start soon. 5 o'clock EST start here in Michigan, but a 4 o'clock CST start out in the western states. And a nice pass here. All alone in front was Wolfschlager. Couldn't get it to go. The rebound chance on top of the post. It's kept out by an extended pad from Darbrzinski. Avalone, long shot goes wide. Wolfschlager pokes for it. Udanish. Wolfschlager. Up top. That one sails high. Men's team yesterday took the 8-2 win over the Vikings. And will look to repeat their efforts this afternoon. So we extend the men's NCAA team a good luck this afternoon. We should have had more hockey here this afternoon / this evening at Arrington Ice Arena, but games for the men's men's ACHA D1 team against Eastern Michigan University getting canceled due to weather conditions. So they're going to play a little scrimmage black and gold game following the conclusion of this game. No stream for that one, but hopefully that goes well for that team. .256 is all that remains in this third period. 6-0. A pair of hat tricks in this game is what leads the Bulldogs right now. Long shot. Good stick save from Darbrzinski. Kaylee Cataret with 2 goals. Alina Dofai, 2 goals. Una Belland with 1. Gia Avalone with 1. Multiple players with more than 1 point. Erica Johnson, 2 assists. Maya Roy, 2 assists. Zoe Lowride, 2 assists. Gia Avalone, goal and assist, so she's got 2 points. High sticking call will go against the Bulldogs late here. Zoe Lowride to the box. .235 remaining. Chance now for the Vikings on the power play. Five-on-4 chance for the Lawrence University Vikings. Spinning with it is Evelyn Priadkin. Sends it up for LaSalle. Bulldogs still shorthanded. There's a trailer at center ice in Elsie Salerno. Long shot, pad save. Darbrzinski. Bounce pass for Salerno. Walking her way in, shot blocked. Roy will clear it all the way down. Walschlager already had a step, but took the wrong lane as she's not able to get there first. Salerno off to the bench, replaced by her captain, Lauren Ashkenazi. Passes dropped back as we reach the 1 minute mark. Long drive blocked by Roy. Una Bell in the trailer here. Might be looking for the shorty. Here's a chance. On net, but it's blocked. As it travels underneath. Low-Rye out of the box, back to even strength. 30 seconds is all what remains. Puck looking to be poked free. Finally, it's taken away. Low-Rye all alone. Here's Zoe Low-Rye on the breakaway with 15 remaining towards the front. Saved by Dobrzinski. Great stop and great effort from the shooter and the goaltender. Zoe Low-Rye with the shot. Sarah Dobrzinski with the save as she broke her way through, closing up the 5-hole. Hubenschmidt with a shot. Skitters wide towards the front. Nothing on that attempt. And that's going to do it. The Bulldogs win it 6-0. And a weekend sweep over Lawrence University as they improve their record against their opponent to 8-0. Staying unbeaten against the Vikings. All of those games being shutouts. 8 wins, 8 shutouts for the Adrian College Bulldogs over the Lawrence University Vikings. As both teams come in for the handshakes, player of the game really for me has to be Sarah Dobrzinski. She held her own very well, limiting chances as best as possible. Saw 60 shots in this game, only conceded 6, so 54 out of 60. Not a bad stat here this afternoon. And from everybody here in Adrian, Michigan, thank you so much for tuning in on ACTV. You've been watching Bulldog Hockey from Arrington Ice Arena. And we'll see you again next weekend.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power